Do I need to turn this up for you to hear it? Yes, that's it. I need to turn it up. So I have two knobs, one that helps me hear and then one that helps you guys hear. So there we go. You should be able to hear me now. For you to hear it?
Okay.
Yeah, there it goes. Yes, now I hear it on the Strimstram. On the old Strimstram. Let's play a little bit of audio.
Hello, Madokam.
Good call. Good call. It would have been hilarious to do 4 hours of this all silent. That would have been really funny.
I'm not gonna do like 4 hours, maybe like 3, and that's like capital 3. I'm just like, it's...
Yeah. I was about to say about 2.5 hours, about 11:30. I think we'll go ahead and be done with it. Cause yeah, I also have stuff I need to do. So Megan, let's play a little bit of audio and check our levels. So let's see what it sounds like. Just make sure it's not too quiet.
I think it's normal.
Let's find out. So Megan, let's play a little bit of audio and check our levels. So let's see what it sounds like. Yep, sounds perfect. Okay, cool. So for real, on God, no cap, on a stack, it's time to start the first one. It's working. Yes, thank you, Madoka. Good call. You have saved my life. I would have been so fucking pissed. And I do think the interface sounds better, even having played it back. Happiness. But all right.
Happiness.
Megan. The song is called Megan from The Land Will Vomit You Out for Defiling It by Goldfish Water Cooler. All right, let's check it out. Is this a blast beat? Gotta be honest, this is a pretty interesting cacophony of sounds, but I'm not really sure any of them are working together. They seem to all...
They work perfectly.
Okay, I feel like they deliberately
clash. It all
clash.
comes together. It's like, it's very hazy. It's very, I don't say like shoegaze, like it says like acoustic rock, like prog rock or something like that.
Yeah.
It sounds very dreamy. I like how there's like, there's this like subtle odd time signature like squeezed into this like 4/4 like beat, and it's like na 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 na, and then just kind of breaks it, but then like it just goes back to like 4/4, and the chord progression is just like catchy. It's simple, it's catchy. It's like pop post rock something vibes or something. I like the vocals in here.
Yeah.
They're like absolutely unprocessed, very like honest and like just like sincere, I would say. I don't know. And this like dusty and very very dim production on it. It's very moody. It's very moody.
I would
guess
agree.
It works for this like genre, but like not by like slam worldwide standards, you know.
It's
Absolutely.
yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure I like it, but I don't know. I've had songs grow on me before. They'll do one thing that just makes it all click. The tags in Bandcamp say progressive rock and math rock are the key ones. I gotcha. Yes, that does make sense.
Oh, it even says post rock there. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was close enough.
There you go. Now, I like this passage. This passage sounds really nice. This intro, I'm not so sure about, but then we've got this like little overdriven guitar that sounds good. I think the bass guitar's got a really good tone to it, especially because it's cutting through the mix really clearly. And and I think that the bass drum being really boomy like that works very well. I like that a lot as well. I think all the drums are working very well for this. Like, this is a really good passage. I like this. See, but then, yeah, this is kind of the same vibe that I was getting in the intro, where it's like a lot of sound, and I just don't know if they all work at the same time. Where
Honestly, for me, the song just got worse. Like with this good part that you liked, it got worse for me. It sounds like it's too Canadian, but at the same time, it's as if Canada had Midwest emo territory
Canadian?
in Canada. Huh? Yes. It
Oh,
sounds Canadian.
are we
like-
talking about the math rock vibes?
No, I'm more about like post rock though. It sounds like it reminds me of some like Canadian post rock projects, I guess.
Right. I
Um,
understand that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
like,
highly
it's as
technical.
if-
Yeah.
Canadian post rock was mixed with Midwest emo or something.
Yes, I understand exactly what you mean.
And I hate it. the song started so well, and now it's just boring. It's just standard and boring, like musically. Production is cool. I like the vibes, but musically it's just suddenly a nothing burger. Like
I
suddenly.
think a lot of people confuse
Uh.
complexity with depth, and I'm thinking, I think that's where we went here. Toward the end here, it looks like we're trying to do something highly complex, and it just isn't coming together.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like it's the exact opposite. It's like they went for okay. So we've played some odd time signatures, like playing around with acoustic guitars and stuff. Now let's get back to something accessible and simple, like 4 standard chords, lots of noise, like emo vibes, like give those listeners some nostalgia feel. And like it's like okay, enough playing around. we're doing pop stuff. Like
I would understand what you
fuck's
meant
sake.
if we went back to the 2-minute mark, and it was, or yeah, around 2 minutes, I think, is when, like, this part here is relatively straightforward and it's simple. But
It's where it went downhill.
yes, as it progressed, it went to a strange direction where we added 4,000 layers and none of them seemed to work together. And I wonder if that's
like,
deliberate.
No matter how many layers you add to it, there's still like some like basis of like the chord progression and like the main instruments and the main idea that just keeps repeating. It sounds too simple in its core. Like regardless of all the layers of like noises and sounds you like put on top of it, the idea just stays there and it's stupidly simple and accessible. That's what I don't like about it. It just went for like, let's just cover this very simple idea with a wall of noise and pretend it's on purpose. Like you had great ideas in the first part of the track, and you just like, no, fuck that. We're doing popular shit. Okay.
Squandered it.
I'm just fucking disappointed. I am fucking disappointed. It's still a good song, but I'm fucking disappointed.
All right, let's finish it out. We got over a minute left. Maybe it will be redeemed.
Okay, so the ending is kind of quirky and nice,
Yeah.
but still not something I expected. The first half was still better than that. Not bad at all, but
I would say around the last 40 seconds or so, as the vocals faded out, I feel like it calmed down and then it came back together for the outro.
yeah, sort of.
And I liked that. There was a lot not to like about it. I wasn't really, but it was okay. The passages that I did like, I think were done very well. I think that the instrument selection, the sample selection, and all that was done very well. But then there was that one passage right in the center where it was like, what's going on? It's like, there's just lots and lots of stuff going on, and I think a lot of people can confuse. And I don't know anything about this person, but I'm sure that a lot of people confuse volume or like the number of instruments. They confuse that for complexity, and I'm thinking that's what we were doing there. Was that like, I want a highly technical, complex part, so I'm just gonna add lots and lots of synths, and it's like, it just kind of makes it sound like shit, actually. But I don't know. So there you go. There's that. Not
Good
for
song.
me.
Good song. I'm giving it like 6.5 out of 10, just because the first part was just magnificent. It was great. It was amazing. Then went to shit, but I don't care. The intro was good.
Well, there you go. All right, so that was Megan from The Land Will Vomit You Out for Defiling It by Goldfish Water Cooler. Fun in the sun. All right. Speaking of lots and lots of noise, we've got Regurgitation of Shit, Dance, and Denso.
Oh, yeah.
Molotov.
The one
cover.
song where the internet, like the electricity died and we couldn't finish his album, so that was like the last track on the album.
Okay, cool. Well, all right. I think we got through most of it last time, but let's just go ahead and just
No,
let it play.
I don't think so. We like haven't like even started it, I think.
Okay. I recognize the cover art.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get my Cafe. All right, let's check it out. Dance and Denso.
Brincos, jalones, codazos y empujones de caca remueven los famosos pisotones. Ojos morados, patada en los cojones. Menores la mente maduras y pelones. Son autopás de los pelos parados. Analizazos, su piel elefante marcado. Cayó en pelo, cayó de mi lado. Dos veces en todo el palizado. Frosted on the rayo, with the new freestylers. A caballo, Denso, let go, dance on the time. Don't.
He said,
Let go, dance on the time.
yeah, like he was really overexerting himself. That was good.
To a point where the extreme vocals just stopped and it was like.
Yeah.
It's like, well, try too hard.
It was good. I'm glad that he left it in. If it was a blooper reel or whatever the fuck that he was supposed to take out, I'm glad he left it in because it was good.
It sounds like country, but mixed with grindcore, like country adjacent grindcore. That's the vibes I'm getting.
Good. That's good.
Denso, let go, dance on the time. Excuse me if you hear me getting too loud. Is there again? God have mercy on you, when they're on the cloud. Put a photo in your photo. You got off town. Caverns, do it for you, then I'm getting down. Trouble good running, trouble good loaded, trouble good swinging. Kill somebody if you got the motion. Come and turn your chances. Lose yourself, it's gonna do so. House to John, the Rajo, with the new freestylers of Caverns. Broken dancing, Denso, let go.
No subtitles for that.
Right?
That's a
I
dislike.
know. Who knows?
That's a dislike.
I couldn't even hear the sounds he was making because it was not transcribed.
What if you play it like at 0.25 speed or something?
Yeah.
I still don't get it. Maybe some weird, suburban Mexican, dialect or something.
He is as good at these vocals as the Infant Annihilator guy. The not the one. Infant Annihilator albums. I can't remember the name of it. Or I remember what it looks like, but I don't remember what it's called. Album. Is it this one? Elysian Grand Devil Galeararch Gilligaga?
We're not gonna play it anyways, you know.
I know we're not gonna play it, but no, it's not. It's the purple one. What is the purple one?
You
What
mean
is-
Spike?
Oh, that one is it. The Elysian Grandival, whatever, yada yada, doodly dude. Blah, blah, blah. That one is. I can't remember the name of the.
Gargod.
There you go. Ha! Penis!
Say the line. Ha, penis.
So yes, I'm thinking the vocalist that was on this album. I think Gargod is just as good as this guy, at least. He employs a lot of the same techniques, that kind of shit. He does that a lot, and the vocalist does that a lot in that album. And I'm thinking he's just as good as that guy. He's come a long way with his vocals. His vocals sound really, really super, super good.
Well,
He
except
just-
for
No, that was good. I
that
approve.
was stupid. That was stupid.
I know. That's what's so good about it.
Like, it's not about the delivery. It's about how it's just processed and buried in the mix. You should just make it a highlight of the entire song. Come on.
True. Gargod is Infinite Annihilator vocals confirmed. True. It is true. They are the same person. So,
I know.
that was cool. That was Dance and Denso. Molotov cover from Regurgitation.
Okay.
Shit. Fun in the
For the
sun.
whole family.
For the whole family. Okay. We're doing Black Dust Caverns from Future.
That's one of the picks on weekly discussion, like in this season on Metal Music Discord, and I liked it quite a lot. It's a very like well, someone said it's like cosmic death metal, but there's nothing really cosmic in it aside from like track titles and like lyrics. But it's
And
it's
the
it's
album
kinda
art.
slammy. Yeah.
And
It's
the
kinda
album art
slammy
is
at
very
some point.
cosmic.
Yeah. It's kind of slammy at some points, which is partially the reason why I submitted it. I like the vibes of it. I think I gave it like, hold up, let me check my rates. Weekly. I gave it 6.25 out of 10.
6.5
Basically-
out of 10, yeah.
6.25. 6.25 of it, basically. The thing is that this season we're doing albums under 30 minutes. So they had this like album that was like relatively short and kind of nice and sweet album. So I submitted one song from it because it's worth listening.
What is going on in the chat? Shit yourself. I will shit yourself.
Gargod arrived.
Oh, well, I don't live with my mom. Oh, well, then you are banned from your mom's house now because we're going to make you a little brother. But anyway, no, we've got Black Dust Caverns from Future. Let us check it out. Let's see what this 6.5 out of 10 song sounds like. I'm getting really cosmic vibes from this. I'm just kidding. JKLOL. Let's continue for real, on God. No stack, no cap on a stack. This is a something that I know for a fact that I've said before, but I haven't said it in a very, very long time. Like, not literally since the first series of streams, is I think the issue we're having here with the guitar versus the drums is that this guy has not corrected the latency. Because it sounds like it's right exactly like, I mean, he's playing it accurately. It sounds like he's spot on, but it sounds just ever so slightly slow. So like there's the drum hit and then the guitar note, like, you know, milliseconds later. And I'm thinking that is latency from his machine, which you either have to program your DAW to correct automatically, or you have to go in and you have to manually grab your sample that you just recorded and move it back a couple of milliseconds in order to be exactly on time. Or you can finish the whole recording and then cut off, like, you know, 5 milliseconds at the beginning and then try to center it to try to whatever. It's just one of the tedious parts about recording with digital equipment. But I'm thinking that's what's going on here. I'm sitting here going, for the first, like, the 30 seconds, I'm just sitting there going, it sounds correct, but it's also ever so slightly late. And I'm thinking that's what's going on. But let us continue. I really like this guitar tone. It's an interesting guitar tone. I don't think it's really typical. It's a sort of atypical guitar tone. That's how would you describe it? It's real scooped out toward the lower mid frequencies, but it's got all of the low frequencies, and there's that kind of hollow feeling that it gives. It's a really interesting tone. I like it a lot. And I also like how the bass guitar is extremely boomy, but it's also, you know, restrained enough not to take over the whole mix. And then, and I think it works well with the drum samples. Just all around good ass tones here. Just a really good mix. I like this a lot. Really good mix. And also the vocals are good too. The vocals are pretty, you know, standard, you know, not like, not anything to write home about. Not anything like, oh, wow, you know, just, yeah, good. Imagine using YouTube chat, LMLO. No. Only the losers. Okay. No, but for real, like all of the normie losers in every stream I watch, they're all in YouTube chat. So like when I watch Chud Logic streams, all the cool kids are on Twitch. When I watch Destiny streams, all the cool kids are on Destiny.gg. When I watch, there's other ones. God, I think it's There's one more. I can't remember, but I think David Packman has his own website too, where normie losers are on YouTube chat. There's one that dual streams to Kick, and all the cool kids are on Kick. But yeah, only normie losers are in YouTube chat, and that's me. That's me. Okay. I see where Soul Strings was coming from when she said that it was like sort of slam-like, where there was some slam elements to it. I think there are these passages right here. I think Strings said that it wasn't quite cosmic, but I can definitely see where the artist is coming from when they say they're going for like a cosmic feel, especially in the passages like these. You're back.
I was here this whole
I figured you were having
just
connectivity issues because you were being quiet.
Nope.
Oh.
I was just like, okay, you like just like enjoy the show or something. I don't know.
Well, there you go.
I feel like for the most part they put all the cosmic elements in like the intro, the outro. I think they had an interlude or something like that with like wacky, some like cosmic, like atmospheric, like droning noises or something like that. And the rest of the album is just old school death metal with like slam vibes and stuff.
With some
Dusty
slam
production and all that.
passages. It was
Occasionally.
As a Horn. I don't know what as a horn means.
What? I don't know.
As a horn.
Whatever.
So the I think this is really exceptionally well done for a 69 subscriber YouTube channel. Horny. But yeah, it's I think it's really, really well done. Really good. Anyway, let us continue. Yeah, so like droning notes like this that are long and drawn out, but they're also drenched in reverb. I can see, especially it's not playing fast or whatever. It's just, that is, I can see where we can get the cosmic vibes here. I also appreciate the almost entirely unreadable logo here. I like that a lot. That's good. We need to bring this back, where this logo here is almost entirely unreadable. But if you look closely for long enough, you can see it. There's the B right there. And then the L goes like this, leads into the A. The C is up here. The K is right there. And then it leads down here to the D. And then U. And then S is there. And then T goes way out here like this. That I approve. Oh, there's the S more. But yeah, I approve of the nearly entirely unreadable logo that you wouldn't be able to know what it said unless you knew what it said, but then it made sense once you know what it said. This is an expertly crafted unreadable logo. This is the good stuff. This is
I like how it's kind of like curved. It's not. It's like asymmetrical. It's just. It looks like a piece of something that was just found deep in the forest, like in nature itself, or something like that.
yes, like overgrown, exposed roots, which kind of doesn't really go with the cosmic vibes, or maybe that the cosmic vibes are just the album. I'm not sure, but I like it. This is a really good project.
You know how many bands just, if they go for like unreadable logos, they usually end up with something like that looks symmetrical and it's quite like bulky and
Yes.
you know, it's just like rectangular, just a block of, I don't know, like noise and wires and I don't know, branches or whatever.
Yes.
This looks fresh.
Right. It's good. It's a really good. Yeah, exactly. It's a really good take because like, it's not like Zavleg where their unreadable logo is truly unreadable. Like,
it's a meme. It's a meme.
Yes.
That's all it is.
It is. There's no possible way.
No TV signal.
Right. There is no way. What was it? What's another one? That's
I forgot.
Unreadable metal band
Potty
logos.
cannon.
So like yeah, I don't, but yeah, this is what you're talking about where it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
Where yeah, and this is not, which is
They
good.
try to align the letters to look symmetrical. Like they just changing the letters like to make them fit into symmetrical shapes or something.
Yeah, Gargod posted a good one in chat too. Dying fetus, and it's like I have no idea. I can't pick out where the letters would be if that's what it says. And it's also, as you said, symmetrical. So I do like
Symmetry is overrated and boring. Well,
Yeah.
this is somewhat better.
this is better. I have no idea what it says though. But I'll bet you if I knew the name of the band, I could pick out all the letters because I can see that there are letters. Worm, I think, is one of the
Worms, Cavalier, no.
Carnival.
Worms Cavalry, Carnival, maybe, possibly.
Worms Carnival. I don't know. Carnivorous
I mean,
ejaculation. Oh, on the left. Gotcha. On the one he posted in chat. Okay, cool. But yes, that is. I like this take on an unreadable logo. It's good. It's yeah. It looks like it's more legible from farther away at smaller
possible.
resolutions, which is
But
interesting.
then again, we're biased because we already know that it's black dust. So.
Right. But okay, so let's continue. Well, there you go. That was cool. I'm gonna save this to the old watch later. I want to check out the rest of the album because that was very
It's
good.
Decent. It's very decent.
That was the last song on the album.
No, it was number 4.
The one we just listened to was
Yes.
Katorga.
No, number 4. Caverns from Future Dust.
Oh, I'm retarded. It says that's the name of the album, and I thought that was the name of the song for some reason.
No. The self-titled is the last track on the album.
Cool.
It has a pretty good outro though.
Well, yeah, I'll have to definitely check out the whole album. That was really, really good. Yeah, good stuff. Black Dust. Caverns from Future. Cool as fuck. So I know most of these logos already. By the way, these are and always will be my favorite kind of readable logos. Yeah. You got Cattle Decapitation. Easy. Carcass. Super easy. Whew.
Pathology?
Pathology, I think. Yeah.
I guess.
That looks like pathology to me. I have no idea.
Centipede.
Carnage.
That's a centipede. I mean, like, it looks like a centipede. I don't know.
It does. Looks like it's got little legs, but it looks like.
I think it's disgorge. Might be.
I think you're right. Disgorge. Yeah. Yes, for sure.
And some pony shit. Yeah, of course.
And then you've got Cult
Pony
Crusher.
shit. Pony shit.
Yeah.
In this house, we call it the pony shit.
Cult Crusher's got a really good logo. But yes, good stuff. Okay, that was Black Dust. Fun in space. But all right, next one is Voodoo Pup. We've listened to Voodoo Pup before, and I've always been really, really impressed with Voodoo Pup's projects. So let's see how it goes. Oh, Ponies at Dawn. Cool. All right, let's check it out.
Featuring L Train.
Turn your back on the sunrise. Who is this person? The album, the cover art here? Isn't this?
Yakovlev Vad, I think.
Yes. This person, I see their stuff everywhere. All the time.
Yeah.
People are really impressed with this art style. And yeah, it's everywhere. Anyway.
Wait. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I'm the fuck up. Hold me. Why is it in mono?
I was assuming that this was part of the intro, and which is why the upper frequencies are all
Hold up.
blown out.
Let me check the Bandcamp link because something's not right. Oh, apparently it is in mono.
The whole song?
For some reason, the entire song is in mono.
Okay.
What? I
Well-
just listened, like, I checked it on Bandcamp. It's in mono. What the fuck?
I would assume that this is now these guys are not retards, so I would assume that they are doing that deliberately, and I wonder why. But okay.
It sounds fucked up. Like, why?
So, yeah, clearly an aesthetic choice for sure. Okay.
The books and I've crunched the numbers, I finally figured it out. Listen to my words and heed the call. You needed me to read the cards and gather the crowd, but the proof is right above us all. She's planning something and this is big. Something great is near. Step a little closer and I'll tell. For all you true believers, redemption is here. And every celestial will face the final bell. It's a secret message that she doesn't want you to hear. Whispered by the sister directly in my ear. Look up, open your eyes, see the changes in the skies. Come close, open your mind. A broken clock is right sometimes.
I just don't know why it's all in mono, because I think that this is especially this
dumb.
particularly busy
It's
passage.
just dumb. It's just dumb. I mean, it sounds okay-ish in mono. It's tolerable. But why? Why the fuck would you do that?
Right. Yeah, not ideal, but
If it's done on purpose, that's dumb. That's just dumb.
it's all right.
I mean,
It's
the song is
masterfully
alright.
played. It's a good sound.
it sounds okay in mono. Like, pretty balanced, okay-ish. But why the fuck would you do that? Come on.
Okay. Well, all right then.
This is bad.
It's I think it's well done. I mean, tracking wise, like the playing is well done and everything.
Yeah.
I just wish they
The
had
sound
done.
itself is cool and all, but
Yeah.
why the fuck is it in mono? That's the question.
I'm also wondering why we shelved. It feels like we've shelved the whole mix to the upper mid frequencies. There has to be a reason for all this. That's just not really.
Imitation of like a radio.
Oh, this
or
was
something
Waking
like
the
that?
Cadaver's original logo, by the way. That's Waking. We said Worm Carnival, and it was Waking the Cadaver, and I
Okay.
can't see it. I'm looking at it. I think I see.
I kind of can. I can. Yeah, I can see it, but Worm Carnival is funnier.
Worm Carnival. There you go. Okay. But anyway, this is interesting. Okay, let's keep going.
Open your mind, a broken clock is right sometimes. Coming is the judgment of the day. Coming is the end of a wait. Turn your back on the sunrise. Turn your back on the sunrise. I know that I have made mistakes. I've been wrong in the past. I've led you down some dead end roads. But I've an obligation to say the day is coming fast. You're gonna want to know how will it happen the day it all goes down. What you need to say and do. You better stay close to me and be among the found. When at last the tyrant sun is snuffed out by the moon. Stay safe with all our power.
Okay, I have a theory. Okay, I have a theory. Do you know how to do the the proper shit test for like mono recordings? In order to make your mix sound good, you do a shit test. You put usually just like two VSTs on a master track. First one puts your track in mono from stereo. Second track is an EQ that cuts everything below 150 and everything above 5K. And that's how you check if your mix is properly balanced sound-wise. Then you just bypass boom mono to stereo, then bypass the EQ, boom, low frequencies, high frequencies. There you go, solid mix. I guess they just fucking forgot to bypass this shit. They were just testing if it sounds good, if it's mixed decently enough, and then they just forgot to bypass that shit. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Unless they did it on purpose because let's do some shitty mixing. The mixing is fine, but fucking mono and I don't know. The frequency spectrum is just castrated.
I guess to replicate the vinyl cassette feel, is vinyl.
That's the thing. Vinyls don't sound like shit when they're brand new. Cassettes don't sound like shit when they're good and played with a good, decent tape player.
Yeah, I was about to say it's not
a
in mono
myth.
either.
It's a myth that tapes and vinyls sound like shit. It's a myth. I wanted to have this effect with the crackle and clicks and all this bitchy stuff. You just never listened to normal tapes on a normal tape player. You just never listened to normal vinyls on a normal vinyl player. You are ignorant, stupid, pathetic bitches who don't know shit about old physical media. Shut the fuck up. Stop pretending that noise is cool. This crackling shit, it's not supposed to be there. It's just because someone doesn't take a proper care of physical media. That's the issue. That's the problem. Fuck you. I'm gonna get some water.
When my dad was a young man, him and his buddies would get together and they would pool their cash together to buy a new album of whatever they were trying to listen to. And what they would do is that they would hook up their vinyl player to a cassette recorder, and they would play the whole album to a cassette so that they could listen to the cassette over and over again until it wore out. And then when the cassette wore out, they would just go back to they would pull the vinyl out again and make another copy, because cassettes were cheaper than vinyl. And but yeah, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just feels off because hyperdynamic stereo has been a thing for how many years now? That's the thing, is like I said, these guys are, they're not retarded. They are very adept at what they do, and so I'm pretty sure this was a deliberate choice to make, but I'm not sure why.
Bad choice. Bad choice. I hate it. Bad choice. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I despise it.
All right. Well, we got like a minute and a half
Good
left.
good song, but the most stupid decision in Ponies of Dawn history. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the mix on this one, but it is good. Anyway.
The sun rises on its own. Look up, open your eyes, see the changes in the skies. Come close, open your mind. A broken clock is right sometimes. Coming is the judgment of the day. Coming is the end of the wait. Turn your back on the sunrise. Turn your back on the sunrise.
Well, that was fun. Not for me on that mix, but yeah, interesting.
Bullshit. Finish without having the dumbest vinyl cracks. Okay, sure, but the frequency range is still fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know why they shelved it like
listen
that.
Listen to this track I posted in stream text. This is from 1965, digitized from an actual
more Ponies at Dawn.
reel-to-reel tape, 6mm. I can hear the low end. I cannot hear it in their song. I can hear it here.
Yeah, there's the full frequency ranges are on display for sure.
It's much fuller.
Yeah.
And it's tape. It's from 1965. Mono tape recording. What they did is bullshit.
Yeah. Huh. Well, all right then. I need to retire for like 5 seconds. 1 second. And I will be right back.
Okay.
Feel free to keep everything, entertained for like 5 minutes.
You can call me a pretentious little bitch. I worked with tapes for 2 years, well, more or less, and I know some shit about it, you know? So, this is fucking irritating. If you're going for like old school vibes, do it properly. don't just half-ass it. I will find you and I will strangle you for doing this type of shit. Like, bitch. Whenever someone wants to get old school vibes and go for like, oh, I want my music sound like it's like it's from the tape or like it's from a vinyl. Like, vinyl is good. Maybe not as good as tape. Okay, of course it's not as good as tape. But if you take proper care of vinyl, it will sound good. If you take proper care of your tapes, if you play them on good tape players, not broken shit, like, I don't know, it will sound good. There will be literally zero audible difference between a digital recording and a tape recording. It will sound the same unless you're one of those like audiophiles, because audiophilia is a disease. It's a diagnosis. It's not normal. It's not normal and never will be normal. It's a diagnosis. Audiophilia is a diagnosis. It's terminal. It's I'm sorry if you're audiophile. So I'm clearly not having a good day today. I guess you've noticed by now. So yeah. Like I said, it's a good song. But fuck off. Fuck off. Good song, but fuck off.
Okay, for real. I'm back for... Okay. Whew. I had to use the bathroom, start another pot of coffee. Okay, so... we are on to the next one. And I'm going to assume that you all behaved yourselves while I was gone. And, all right. So, let's move on to the next one. We've got...
Yeah, I guess.
Twilike Wonder, Sylvver, and Nexgen. Burnt Clouds. Future Bass. You know, I've been doing this for a while, listening to lots of different types of music. When it comes to metal subgenres, I'm starting to get the understanding of, like, the differences between them, right? If I hear a black metal track, if I hear like lots and lots of reverb over the whole thing, that kind of thing, I'm like, okay, cool. This has black metal elements. If it's got, you know, a single note breakdown, dun, 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 you know, it's like, oh, okay, cool. We've got some metalcore elements or post-hardcore or whatever. You know, I've got that down. I still don't know anything about the differences in like electronic music genres. Like I still don't know. When people say future bass, that does not ring any bells for me as to like what this is about to sound like. It's mega super silly time. But okay, let's check it out. Twilike Wonder, Sylvver, and Nexgen. Song is called Burnt Clouds. All right. Future bass is like bass from the future. Oh, there's wubs. See, like, I don't know the difference between like future bass. What is it called? You know, future bass and like dubstep or whatever. I'm not sure. Anyway, same way you distinguish any live music. I thought maybe I just did not explain myself well enough, because I feel like even live music has distinct elements to it that make things, yeah, has specific elements. Okay, anyway, let's get going. Let's get going.
Sunday, I'll talk with you on Monday. Here's my best moment staring at a wall. Can't handle one more phone call, I'm gonna need more Adderall. I die without a moment being. Repetition, replay, I can't handle one more friendship mission. Calling out for motivation, burning out nuclear fission. And how am I supposed to spend this time with all my friendships? So do I need a reason why? Overstayed my welcome again, cause time is an illusion and I want you by my side. Outstaged by the cumulus clouds, they wanna stay together just like birds in stormy weather.
Although this sounds like crap, it sounds like all the
It's
other
okay.
electronic music projects I've ever heard in my entire life.
Not like electronic music. It's just, I don't know.
Hello,
It's pop.
Kickin' Chicken.
Something.
Welcome to the Slaughtering Stream. You are our 4th viewer. Okay. I'm sorry. You go ahead. Happy go
I
fart
am.
noises. The cover art does look like that is the there was a meme that went around a million years ago that was like, you know, when your butthole itches and you can fart hard enough to scratch it. That's this face right there. It's like, yeah, that's good. I got it. So Yeah, it's
not metal.
no, it is not metal. That is true. When it comes to electronic music projects, they have a tendency to just not have. It's difficult to have like character in it. It's difficult to have like a specific style, in my opinion. I guess you could say.
Like it's cool, but like it's just totally not our specialty. So like we can't say much about it. It's like cool song. Okay, next. And
Yeah.
like I don't know. That's what I would do. Like it sounds okay, but like I can't say anything about it.
I mean, I think it sounds good, but just like for me, electronic music is either really, really bad or it's okay. It's like, all right. That was a song that had all of the elements of a song. It had a proper composition, structure, yada yada, that kind of thing. And so
The vocals remind me of this one. What's the name? All Levels at Once. Yeah, that was the name. So that's what the vocals remind me of. But yeah,
Bro has never
pretty
listened
much
to
it.
electronic music other than radio bullshit. Correct. You are correct. Like, it does. This comes off to me as that nonsense that we listen to on the radio at work every single day, where it's, there's like 5 or 6 songs that play literally every single day. And one of them is Funk You Up or some shit like that, I think it's called. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it's just, God, it's horrible. It's awful to listen to the same 5 or 6 boring as fuck songs every single day. But anyway.
Infinity got me on the edge of my seat. In my head, treading deep, it won't get the best of me. Anxiety inside of me, brain cells fighting. Expectations try not to be manic. Keep calm and don't panic. Always feeling less than average. I need more than just magic. Got my eyes wet, vibe check, mind dead. Can I sleep? Is it time yet?
Repetition, replay, I can't handle one more friendship mission. Calling out for motivation, burning out nuclear fission. And how am I supposed to spend this time with all my friendships? So do I need a reason why?
Overstay my welcome again, 'cause time is an illusion and I want you by my side.
He said, "This flow is killing me." It's fire. That's funny as
I
fuck.
don't get it. I don't get it.
Just like there was it's like this meme that came from TikTok, actually, that was like where people would be like, "You got hidden talent and it's still hidden," and then they would be like fire emojis, like that kind of shit.
Okay.
Where it was like
I
enthusiastic
still don't get it, but okay.
shit talk. It was like enthusiastic shit talking in the style of a positive comment. And yeah.
Do I need a reason why?
Overstay my welcome again, 'cause time is an illusion and I want you by my side. Outstaged by the cumulus clouds, they wanna stay together just like birds in stormy weather.
All right.
Okay. Well, it was okay. Just
Well-
a cute little song. That's all I can say about it. That was okay.
Right. How is this song Pony anyway? It was accepted to Ponies at Dawn, but it wasn't the requirement that it has to be in some way, shape, or form or pony related.
That's the thing with Ponies at Dawn. Like, it
In
doesn't
my head.
even have to be like. It doesn't. It doesn't have to be pony.
There's a
It can
pony
be
cover art
whatever.
right there. Look,
It
it
can be
has a
whatever.
Twilight sparkle.
That's a picture they take for like videos on YouTube. They just take random pictures that can kind of fit the vibe or something. That's like the main thing. The first
Sleepy on a
KZ
Sunday, I'll walk
albums
you through money
were
here. My
just
best friend. Blah, blah, blah.
all instrumental. They didn't even have like lyrics about like ponies and stuff. So like, what's the point?
There it says friendship mission. There you go. Pony related. That's all you needed. Click, click. Accepted. Well, there you go. That was Twilight Wonder, Sylvver, and Nexgen. Next is called Changeling's Heart, featuring Igor Coolikov. All right.
Who said that?
My boy is out there listening in the hallway. I've kicked him out of the room.
Okay.
So that's what that was. Anyway, Bank Pain is a cool dude. I did a track with him. Bank
Same.
Pain. I've heard the name. I don't think I've ever talked to him. But anyway, let's check out Changeling's Heart. This is an epilepsy warning for those under the age of 18.
Я просыпаюсь с утра, слышу ветер злой вой, а этот свет родился и оказался изгой. Мне хватит сил попросить другого друга мне ждать, только не хочет никто мне свою руку подать. В обрывках весь календарь, хризалис трепетно ждет, когда наш черный отряд уйдет последний поход. Когда все пони исчезнут с этой белой земли, когда останется здесь только мы. Я не хочу больше зла никого, я насмотрелся на страх и на боль. Кто вы со мной наигрались в игру, которой я был игрушкой простой? Так продолжалось достаточно лет.
Jacqueling has been busy pumping out these really good songs that's got this kind of sort of this style here where all the vocals are doing that highly vibratic. I don't even know if that's a word, but there's lots of vibrato going on, and mostly clean vocals, but like really aggressive too. I really like this new sound that we're going for. It works out really,
At
really
least
well.
This one is different from the previous one we listened to. It was like sounded the same-ish. This one is kind of different.
I think it's it follows, at least to me, it feels like the same style that we've heard.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, I would say.
Well, yeah,
Oh, and the vocals could have been a bit more upfront. They are just a little bit too deep in the mix, I guess. Like the guitars are just like way too loud. I mean, like they aren't too loud. It's the vocals that are too quiet. But like, it feels like the guitars are the focus, and the vocals are just like, oh yeah, somewhere out there, you know.
yeah. Okay.
So far, so good though.
Did Jacqueling delete? No.
no,
there it
she's
is.
still around, I think.
Well, there you go. Okay, cool. So.
Вокруг меня глыба льда, еще одна глыба льда. И если даже словечком перекинуться тьма не засекает меня, не застилает глаза. Я вижу прожитый день, я вижу страх и печаль. Блуждает новая тень, себя снимая вуаль. Сердце Changelinga бьется, пытаясь растопить с рук замерзшей крови его плоть. Не хочу больше зла никого. Я насмотрелся на страх и на боль. Целуй со мной, наигрались в игру, в которой я был игрушкой простой. Так продолжалось достаточно лет, и вот теперь кулак волю забрал. От вас бегу в никуда, как надоели вы мне. Я стал изгоем, но в чем-то я прав. От вас уйду навсегда, останусь перед морей. Откину прочь себя Changeling Дайте тепла мне, дайте любви. Молвят так жалобно мои язычки. Я хотел дружбы и счастья по ням. Того же моя захотелось плохо.
That was a pretty cool outro with over 10 seconds of silence to you're killing me, boy. Killing me. But anyway,
Happens.
I think it was a pretty cool outro there.
Where
That was good.
the part before the outro felt absolutely empty. It felt like,
And I know why. Because
okay, what?
the whole track was pretty staccato. Like most of the notes being played were very staccato. So when
Not enough sustain in like anything.
right, so when we went to a pure, very percussive passage, it felt empty. It didn't feel different from the rest. It didn't feel like it hit harder. Like normally in a breakdown, you'd want it to be staccato because you're trying to underline something. You're trying to make it percussive and hard and that kind of thing.
But like
This
there
was
were no elements to underline.
right.
To begin with.
This was the same as we had been hearing for the whole song, but it was just more empty. So,
I also feel like not just the vocals are quiet compared to guitars. It's balanced, but compared to guitars, the vocals are quiet, and the lead synths are also quiet because like the part between the first chorus and the second verse or something like that, it also felt kind of empty. Like there was no main riff, no main melody. It was just, I mean, good to have at least some instrumental part and not just like non-stop vocals. That's already a good thing, but that part also felt kind of empty.
yeah, it was the overall composition. I think there was lots of parts that were really well done. I think the overall mix is really well done. I think Jacqueling's really
sure.
got the mix down, especially with balancing and things like that. And I think the vocals are a little quiet, but I think it also works because I can clearly hear all of the vocals. Like I don't think they need to be very much louder.
But like some words are just like drowning. It's like it's not pronounced clearly enough at some points. So it just like it takes away off like the entire like impression from the entire song.
I wouldn't
Also the
know.
lyrics. I mean like the lyrics are fine. Like I would only complain about the delivery of certain lines because it sounds like you have the same written patterns for almost an entire song, like choruses, verses and stuff. And there's not enough variety in that. There's not enough variety in that.
Yeah.
It's still good. I mean like I think some previous songs were just kind of worse in that regard, but this one is okay-ish.
I think
I'm
this
just
has
not a
been
fan of that in
I
general.
think this is a common complaint that we have with Jacqueling songs is that their runtime tends to be a little long for what it is. A lot of repeating passages that that probably don't need
Well,
to be.
here it would have worked better if only she could add more layers, more synths or something like that to fill up that like empty space in the mix, to like fill the gaps or something. And for the ending, it would be so nice to have some like long like shriek or like growl or something like that. So like it just builds out like small short little pause, and then like for like the last part of this like breakdown or something like that.
Yeah.
That would have worked nicely. And aside from that, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I can see why Jacqueling wouldn't do that and just leave it the way it was. But I think that it would have worked a lot better if we had a little more sustained notes throughout the verses and chorus and things like that, all previously, and then that would have made the breakdown hit a lot harder. Because that was the vibe that I got instantly when this
It feels
breakdown
like
hit.
You have the skeleton of a song, you have the skin, but you don't have the fat and you don't have enough muscles
Right.
to
Right.
like complete the body of the song or something.
All
like
of
that.
the essentials are there, but there's nothing that really makes it, pop. It doesn't really set it apart or make it,
I don't know. The choruses sound okay-ish. They serve as the catchy thing, like the gimmick, like something that just like like something that you could possibly like sing along or something like that. It's just that in certain specific moments in the song, it feels absolutely dead empty. But it is what it is.
I think it was I enjoy the overall sound a lot. I just feel like as you said, the
I like
composition
this one
at least a little bit
more than the previous ones from her. So
It's good. It's good. It's like, I feel like it's like 9/10 of the way there. There's just like one thing
yeah, pretty much.
that's just not quite there, and I'm thinking that it's all in the composition and the structure leading up to like the breakdown and things like that. But I like the vocals and I like the overall tone of everything. Yeah, there you go. So that was Changeling's Heart by Jacqueling featuring Igor Coolikov, I think.
I think it's stylized that way, like cool, like on purpose.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to just take your word for it. So let us do a couple more. Crashie tunes. We've got, it sounded like we were doing some Nintendo sounds. Is this a Nintendo song? Let's see. That half second of sounded like the castle level in Super Mario Brothers. Anyway. Synthesizers were never my strong suit, unfortunately, and that's a problem I always have. I have the essentials, but for the life of me, can't figure out how to insert synths without completely overwhelming the mix. It's all in the experimentation, and eventually you find something.
It's in the arrangement, because it's not only about like shelving the frequency ranges of certain instruments and make them fit like pieces of Lego. It's about the arrangement and working out on like the octaves, the ranges like of the instruments and the parts they're playing. It's like if you have like the bass guitar that plays like one octave lower than the guitar, then they won't clash all that much. If you have the synths that are above the guitars but like below the like drum cymbals or something like that, then it won't clash, and you make that shit louder in the mix. And like that's how layering works. That's what the like musical arrangement is for. It's like finding the balance in the notes that you're playing, and mixing. Well, it's about just like like putting some final touches on it. That's it.
You got. And most synth software requires a fucking PhD to figure out as well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It
I could
is-
never for the love of God, like, figure this shit out myself. So I'm like, yeah, it's a thing. It's a synth. I guess we're doing it. I'll just kind of like everything that just doesn't like work out with the guitars and with the bass. I'll just leave the rest and just boost it to all hell, and that's how I put this into the mix. That's all.
So like, there's different kinds of waves. I think that's a sawtooth wave, and then you have, I think they have a square wave that goes like this, and then there's one more, but I can't remember what it's.
Sine wave.
A sine wave. Oh yeah, that's right. And the sine wave is like this, something like that. It's like it's like this. It's a sine wave, a sawtooth wave, and a square wave. And I have absolutely no idea what any of this means. I don't know what makes.
Cryptic scripts and
I don't know the difference. I don't know why the sawtooth wave sounds different from the square wave or whatever. Because I've done this before. I've set up a synth, and then I've been like, select this one, and it sounds, a certain way, and then I'll click this one, and it sounds exactly the same, but I have no idea. So I have no fucking clue what the purpose of that is or what it's supposed to do. But I'm sure that there's a reason why this is an option.
need to believe.
You just need to believe. Yes, I have no
Get
idea.
indoctrinated in synth charge.
It's something. It's difficult. But anyway, we're listening to Crashie tunes. Let's continue. This is not Nintendo sounds. It's
That's good.
much better than that.
Yeah, like Crashie Tunes has this like significant. Well, wait, not significant. I mean, it is kind of like significant signature. I want to say signature. I said significant, but I want to say signature guitar tone. I mean, like synthesized guitar, but like this like tone. It's like, I mean, the combination of this guitar and the vocals, like distorted processed vocals, is what makes Crashie Tunes
Yes.
distinguishable from the rest of like Cybergrind and shit.
Mm-hmm. For sure. There is no one that sounds like Crashie tunes. For sure. This is an extremely idiosyncratic sound. For sure. But all right, let us continue. I think Eviscreators, I'm pretty sure is a portmanteau
Evis
of...
Creators.
Yeah.
Evis Creators.
Evis Creators, pretty sure is a portmanteau between evisceration and creators, maybe?
Yeah, actually, if you check the description, it's...
It is eviscerators.
It's fuck up. So.
No, so Jacqueling, you actually had it correct, and then they've misspelled it on the album art. Or they've misspelled it here, and it's correct on the album art. Who knows? Wow. That's something interesting. This is from the album, and it says Eviscerators. Eviscerators. Interesting. Okay. But yes, it is a compilation album, so we
Yeah,
don't
okay, so
know exactly
it's not
who
Crashie
it is.
Tunes. It's not Crashie Tunes' fault. That's the album cover artist.
Misspelled. I wonder where they got this album art from.
Isn't there like credits in the Bandcamp page? No.
Let us see, because it's oh my god,
No, it doesn't say anything.
this curators.
I linked like Bandcamp link in like stream text. It's there. But there is no link to an artist who did this. So can only guess.
I have no idea.
Might as well just ask Crashie Tunes. So
I wonder if, well, I maybe Crashie Tunes didn't do it. It just,
I mean,
it gives me
I know who did it. I mean, they participated in this like compilation, so maybe they know.
it gives me generative AI vibes with
Could be.
because there's no possible way you're going to commission this, which would probably cost you a hefty chunk of change, and then misspell your title on top of it.
AI generated album title.
But yeah, it looks like this is a generative AI picture here, and then they just put the logos on the left, and then the bog standard, what is that? What do they call that? Word art or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, where you just go to like, there's a website. I think it's called Metal Text website generator, and you can create metal fonts like this, and you can generate whatever, and then you just make it transparent and put it on top of your image, easy as pie. And I'll bet you that's what's happening here, because I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. Like it just seems like a general like we've asked Bing AI to, hey, can you make some like death metal album art, whatever, and then they just kind of spit this out and they went cool with it, because this is the only one that kind of looks like a skull. The rest of them do not. They kind of have the general gist of a skull, and I have no idea what the fuck this is that's on this table, bed, whatever. I don't know what's going on here. Don't know. Do not know. Bog standard. Standard. Okay, but anyway, I have no idea.
Good song. Good song. That's all.
There we go. Now I just made the songs and handling of the art. Yeah, I'll bet you. I bet you. Bet you money almost. Could almost bet money. Anyway, let us go on to the next one. El Nulevoe? I don't know.
I think it's a reference to 0 alcohol percentage in beer, like alcohol-free beer type of thing.
Okay.
Stylized in like Spanish-like, but it's Russian.
Okay. Griffin Thrash. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. Let's check it out. Griffin Thrash. Red Tape Affairs. Give me 1 second. I'm going to run downstairs and grab my coffee. Be right back.
I am tired. I'm absolutely tired. I had a rough week, and the next week is going to be very busy. I'm not looking forward to the next week. But we'll see.
Coffee. Black coffee with 2 sugars. It's just, there is no greater joy. Anyway, let's check this out. El Nulevoe. Red Tape Affairs. Let's check it out. And it's supposed to be fast. Good. I think I'm getting the thrash vibes. I understand that. There is no greater joy. Greater joy.
That's what she said.
I won't. I have the urge to pull it up, but I'm not going to. Hang on. I wonder if this is what I sound like whenever I write songs in Spanish, because like I have such a, I don't have like a nearly, I don't have the enough grasp on the language to be able to write lyrics, and so these lyrics, well, for one, it's just weird. Like a lot of these phrases are just strange. I assume that
Honestly,
it's because
honestly, like I don't care about the lyrics.
I know we don't care
remind
about.
me of.
It's not
like,
the lyrics that are really important. It's the where it's all in time, but it's not like, it's not laid out in a natural way at all. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It doesn't follow like, what's the
Patterns.
Not patterns. It's a measure. You know, like
Rhythm.
one measure will have a lyrical line, and you try to fit all of your line into that thing. Actually, there's a couple that don't. There's a couple bands that I know that don't. Fear Factory is one of those where they will split syllables between measures, which sounds weird, and I've never really liked it when. So it's not like no American band does this, but I wonder if this is a product of English as a second language, the where we just kind of
Maybe,
run through it, and it doesn't really seem to have a specific structure. It's just like, these are words, I know the syllables, let's just say them in time and just kind of go until it whatever. You know what I mean?
They remind me of like Children of Bottom vocals, but like pitch shifted to like one octave higher.
I think the vocal style is a little goofy.
No, it sounds alright, honestly.
I think it works. I think it works for what we're doing.
Maybe it even has like, I don't know, like even not like Children of Bottom, maybe like Slayer type of vocals, but then again, just pitch shifted like one octave higher.
Yeah.
Sound like that. I mean, like just like vibe wise, but still, it kind of fits the like thrash metal.
It does. I think
Theme.
he's done very well there. That it does sound that it all comes together. But yeah, the way that the lyrics just kind of run on and on and on, and don't, as opposed to the song, which has a specific structure, like it actually follows your typical structure, and then the vocals just kind of go on and on and on, and don't seem to follow the same structure at all. Is I wonder. Anyway. I also love that bass tone. That bass guitar tone is really good too. It underlines these higher
I like
shelter
the
guitars.
noisiness of it. I mean, like it has a good tone. I'm pretty sure it's like synthesized, but still, like it has a good tone. But like there's some kind of like noise.
Yeah, the distortion.
sounds
It's
like-
fucking great. That's good.
It's irritating.
I
In the
love
mix,
it.
it's irritating because it's not like the entire mix is not dirty enough to justify the overall processing and distortion on this bass. It sounds too clean for it. So like when distortion on bass blends well with the rest of the distortion on guitars and everything, it's good. But when the entire mix is like very clean like that, distortion just feels kind of like out of place. It feels irritating.
Okay, I think it works well with the guitar tone. I think that both those guitars together, they remain separated so you can hear each one individually, but it works really well together. I love that tone.
Sorta. Okay. Yeah.
It's good. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, that twang. I love it. It's fucking great. So like this is a really good example of what I was talking about earlier. This is ESL. Yeah, how it runs on and on and on and on. It doesn't follow the measures. It doesn't follow any kind of like.
It's like it's not like rhyming lines. It's just a wall of text, but
Yes.
the syllables are just run on and to like just to fit the like just to meet the quota of like syllables in a verse.
Yes, which is okay. I think it's just funny. It's just funny to me, and I often wonder because I've I go back and listen to the album that I made in Spanish.
Can you give me like a random text, like lyrics, like text lyrics or something like that? Just like any song that you know.
Of any song that I know?
Yeah. Just like name a song or something.
Okay, like Deer Dance by System of a Down. A deer dance, invitation to peace, war staring you in the face.
Shut up.
Dressed in black.
Okay, shut up. I said. Trying to okay, pushing little children with a full automatic say like to push that week around pushing with children with a full automatic day like to push this week around a rush of war splitting to disperse up on naked walls a life of political call if all guy I can read it. I mean, like,
Yes.
is that what you mean?
Yes. But there's also additional words in there that don't really make sense. The most intense search in the world. the most intense search in the world, a document is found, and soon enough, Lord Goldstone enters, tries to steal it like the clown he is. Like, it would be, yeah. Circumventing circuses, lamenting in protest to visible police, presence sponsored fear. But instead of like doing it like that in response to the measures, it would be circumventing circuses, lamenting in protest to visible police, presence sponsored fear, battalions of riot police with rubber bullet kisses, baton courtesies, service with a smile. Like, yeah, it was. I know exactly what you mean.
Pretty much what I tried to do.
Yes, exactly what you did.
Okay, I get it. I get it now. Okay, I get it.
And yeah, I wonder if my little Spanish EP sounded like that, where it was really long, where I did really long whatever, but I didn't. Yeah, I just don't know, but well enough.
Gargoyle be the judge here.
I've been told by
Osage.
I've been told by Osage that that the grammar in my Spanish EP was terrible, and he said that it made it funnier, that it made it good, like it was whatever. So
it was so bad it actually started to be good. Okay.
Yeah, he said that it made it more interesting to listen to because it was just funny as fuck when I would get some things just like he understood what I was trying to say, but it would come off so grammatically wrong that it would just sound hilarious. And but yeah, so that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Maybe that's just like a common ESL thing. Anyway, let's continue.
Sounds like a metronome.
It does.
The fuck?
It does sound like a metronome.
What the fuck?
I wonder if he did that on purpose.
I can't click that fast, but
yeah.
What the fuck?
All right. Well.
Why?
This is good. So this was this is the the most intense search in the world. A document is found, and soon enough Lord Goldstone tries to steal it like the clown he is. I assume this is the document we're talking about. And dancing dancing to the guitar solo is brilliant. It's great. It's brilliant. It's awesome. It is. I mean, the what is it? The ponies that flew across the screen earlier was good.
Yeah.
But this is excellent right here for sure. Good. I've grown to really, really appreciate the imperfection of just like recorded guitar solos. So many of them are like so highly processed and quantized that you don't get like a human feel anymore. So whenever you have these types of solos that are just so slightly imperfect, but also really well done, it's just like, yes, give me more of that. You know, AI couldn't make that. Fucking these like Slam Worldwide releases that are so heavily quantized and processed that they sound like, you know, AI is this is the good stuff. This is why I do this, because I like listening to this. Yeah, good. I thought it was okay. Overall, it was a pretty good song. Like, I think that
Not my thing. I like.
I know you're not a fan of thrash, and this was very thrash. This was like old school thrash too, because like if you go back to Metallica's old days, they had vocals like this where they would kind of shriek and screech instead of like singing or whatever. So yeah, it was good. Old school thrash song, and yeah. There was one particular part after the Griffin Stone where, you know, the strumming was on point here. That was good. This is good stuff. I like it. I think it's good. So there you go. There's that. Well, it's been 2 hours. You want to do one more?
We can go for like half an hour or something, or maybe just I guess we can just end on Crusader song. And
okay, cool.
Call it a day.
The Big Bad Wolf. Nice little chill track to end on. I thought this is gonna be, because Crusader's here lately. He's been on his horny furry arc. But he's also trying to stay sort of family friendly at the same time.
Wholesome.
Yeah, and it's like, it's just
Keeps
a really
on pooping.
pooping. Oh shit. Okay.
Crusader never fails to disappoint.
He never fails to disappoint. Okay, let's check it out. Big Bad Wolf.
As we say in this house.
What is a Hank Howell? What is that?
Probably some porn actor. I don't know.
Bun Hunting Overture.
Okay, porn actor. Okay.
It
Checks
does. It does strike me as like a.
It's a porn parody, but with like furries.
I have no fucking idea. This answered 0 questions. Bun Hunting Overture, whatever the fuck that means. Okay, let's just. Okay.
There will be more. You will subscribe again later. Don't worry.
In the deep dark depths of the wilderness, where you can hear the leaves rustle and the snakes hiss, a beast in a vest, a mighty apex. To run away might be your first reflex. I'll put up a chase, but not a fight. You can tackle me when you're out of my sight. He's a predator that no one can tame. Don't you hold back, this is all part of the game. Hey, you come on, where's your bite? I bet you're saving me a big one tonight. When the moon is high and our shadow's gone, don't make me howl with you till the break of dawn. What big eyes you have, oh what big paws you have, oh what big teeth you have, all the better for you to have me. Come on Mr. Wolf, take a bite out of me. Won't you be my big bad wolf? And I'll be your little red. Won't you be my big bad wolf?
What's up with the fucking frame rate on this shit? It's pissing me off so bad. Why is it running at 10 frames per second? Is that my machine?
Come on, Mr. Wolf, take
No,
a bite out
it's
of
doing
me.
that on purpose.
Won't you be my big bad wolf?
It's running at like 10 frames per second. I know that you can't see that through the Discord
Just
stream
to piss
probably.
you off.
Yes, it's just to anger me because it's annoying. It's annoying me so bad.
Crusader finally makes you hate his song.
But
For
all right.
once.
He said, "What big teeth you have, what big eyes you have, what big balls you have, all the better." Okay.
And I'll be your little red. Won't you be my big bad wolf? And I'll be your little red. Won't you be my big bad wolf? And I'll be your little red. Won't you be my big bad wolf? Make me your little red. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got my heart racing before the chase, stuck in a furry embrace, already past second base. I hope it was a good catch, because you're my muse. You lit up my match, now let me blow your fuse. Skipping to dessert, sweet and soft serve fun. You want some more goodies? Come and try these buns. Tower over me like a mountain peak. You're the dog, yet you make me sit and speak. You got me as Red Riding Hood, and like here I'm in the dark part of the woods, shaking my tail, I'm so soft and frail. Right under your paws, you got me without fail. Oh, what big eyes you have. Oh, what big paws you have. Oh, what big teeth you have. Is this my cue to run? Come on, big boy, take a bite out this bun. Won't you be my big bad wolf? And I'll be your little red. Won't you be my big bad wolf? And I'll be your little red. Won't you be my big bad wolf? And I'll be your little red. Won't you be my big bad wolf? Make me your little red.
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
He said, "Oh my God, why so horny? That's not Christian." It is not. He does.
It is not?
He's been on this.
It is not?
It's just a
Is it not
strange.
or not?
Not. What did I say?
Not?
Not.
Not. Is it not?
Not. That's not Christian. No, but it's like this contrast between like the wholesome Crusader sounds with like the suggestive undertones is just I don't know about it. Like I go back and forth on it. Like on one hand, based, but also gay. You know what I mean? Like it's like
I mean, it's true, but like that's the whole purpose.
yes, that is. I don't know. I'll have to check out the, I guess, the bunny, whatever the fuck. I have no idea. Actually, I probably won't. Let's be real. I will not. But there you go. That was Big Bad Wolf. You know how Crusader never fails to disappoint. But yeah. It's a Crusader song. I don't know. Maybe the spell has broken. Crusader is like, it's not like Jacqueling has been doing the same like ultra blown out mixing and mastering
Mixes,
for a really long time, but only recently has Jacqueling like evolved and made that mix into something that works really, really well with the vocalists that she's been collaborating with. And so I wonder, but Crusader tends
Maybe
to.
has other issues, but like, it's not the point.
I think it works. I think it works really well. There are issues with the compositions and shit like that. I get that, but still, I think it works really well. Crusader seems to have found a formula that works really well, and so every Crusader song is like, oh, that's good. That was fun.
Wait, how many views does it have?
10,000.
Oh wow.
10,000. Very good. Very well
I
done.
guess he sold his ukulele for furry fame.
Yeah, once
I'm joking.
Crusader.
I'm joking. Because we like semi like recently listened to like a bunch of songs with like ukulele and stuff.
Yeah, Crusader
like,
seems
skits
to
and
have
stuff, you know?
moved away from the Crusader and the the ukulele and the brony stuff, and has really blown up ever since then. Has moved on to like the simping furry thing, and then doesn't really do as much ukulele anymore.
If
And,
that's what makes furries happy, then that's the right thing to do. I mean, like, he just a kind little soul who does things that makes other furries happy. That's all.
I guess I just think of Crusader as like an amoeba, you know, like a strictly non-sexual, creature that just kind of floats around and, puts out music. And so, you know what I mean?
So for you, it feels a little bit weird when he releases something like that.
Yeah, it's
It
like
has,
it's like my mom.
strictly like gay coded or something.
Well, no, not necessarily the gay code. It could be gay as all fucking hell as it wants to be. It's
Yeah,
it's the suggestion that is
Unexpected kind of delivery from him. Or something.
It is. It's like listening to your mom talk about sex. There's like the inherent reality of like your parents your parents most definitely fucked. Like they had
I've
sexual
seen
intercourse.
that on VHS.
So yes, they most definitely fucked, and this is a reality that I don't like to, confront. It's just like a thing that happened, and everyone, when you get reminded of it, you're like, ugh. Or your grandparents. Your grandparents are probably, if they're still alive, your grandparents are probably
partially?
getting down through there. They are probably fucking at least every once in a while. They're slapping their genitals together, and yeah. And you think of old people as, like I said, non-sexual amoebas that just kind of sit there and crochet and talk about the way things used to cost a nickel. And you don't think of them as being like, Gertrude, why don't you bring that big fat cock over here and fuck me? Like, you just don't think of it that way. So, yeah, that was fun. There's Crusader. Yeah, I think we're good here, actually. I think we've made it a healthy way down the list, like 10 or so. 9.
More or less.
They're about 9. That's a pretty good.
Got enough left for the next stream.
Yeah.
And a couple of albums. Might just check out some albums next time.
We'll check out Divinum X's song next week.
Yep.
Put the dick down, Grandpa. Ugh. Okay, so there's that. We appreciate y'all joining us this week. We will be back next week, and I'm going to try to be back earlier. Trying to get my sleep schedule back in line. I do so many things. There's just not enough fucking time in the day to do everything. So
Also, days are getting shorter.
they are literally getting
Not
shorter.
sure about your part of the world, but like maybe it's a worldwide thing. But like here, it's just like
It is a worldwide thing, yes.
the sun sets at like 6 p.m. or something. It's like
Yes.
it's awful.
As
it will get worse.
my birthday, December 21st, is the winter solstice. It's the shortest
remember
day
that.
of the year. It is the shortest day of the year. That like you have the least amount of sunlight on December 21st, and then there's a September solstice. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a solstice that's in September, and that is one day of the year where the daylight is exactly equal with night.
Equal, yes.
And then there's the summer solstice, the summer sun celebration, and
As they call it.
that is the longest day of the year.
True.
So okay, Anywho, for real, on God, no cap on a stack. We will see you next week, and we appreciate y'all joining us.
You should have said,
I.
or, you know, like,